Today we'll be learning something that is so dear to your heart. How to get a job, and if you already have a job, how to get a better job. Today we'll discuss FAQs, that is frequently asked questions, and how to answer them. Of course, there is no perfect answer, but these answers which we'll be discussing will be helpful to you to get a job. Remember, my considerable experience tells that 85 to 90% of the interviews, the same questions are repeated. The only difference is when the industries or the interviewers or a particular company changes, their requirements may differ. So, writing these questions, remember what I want you to do is this. First, believe my words. Whatever I am telling you, these frequently asked questions, even though I will be discussing what will be the answers, write your answers by yourself. Do not look into somebody else's curriculum vitae. That is not correct. Write your answers on your own. Write them thoughtfully. That is what you must do. Remember, after you write these answers to each of the questions, next day in the morning, now first you must write them in a double spacing. Next day, when you go through them, you will have some ideas of where to improve it. Keep your file of certificates, trophies in front of you so that most of your achievements will come lucidly in the answers. There is something which is known as a lift test. To do it, what is a lift test? They recommend that whatever your answers to the frequently asked questions, you must put it on a computer, take out a printout, and as you are going in a lift, you just go through it slowly. You don't have to read it. Everything will become refreshed in your mind and you are ready for the interview. So, what are the frequently asked questions? First, I'll tell you what are the various questions which you can expect. First is a mother question. Tell us something about yourself. Second, what are your strengths? Third, what are your weaknesses? Fourth, anything in your life that you covet? Next, anything in your life which you regret? Next, what do you think you will achieve 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Next question, how do you spend your spare time? Next question, why do you think you are the best? Next question, why should we hire you? Next question, if we give you a job, give us your business, what will you do in the first 90 days? Lastly, why should we select you? Give us 3 of your reasons. Let us begin at the beginning. The mother question is, tell us something about yourself. Now remember, an interviewer gets a lot of leads when you give answers, so this question you must do it extremely thoughtfully. Divide your life into 4 parts. First is your job. If you are having a job, you must talk the maximum about the job which you are doing. Next, if you are having a post-graduation, then little less amount of time, talk about your post-graduation days. Even lesser, talk about your graduation days. The least amount should be your schooling days and your family background. Everywhere, talk about your achievements in academics, achievements in extracurricular activities, achievements in sports, your hobbies if there are some interest, articles which you have published. Then, if you are holding some post, it could be a CR or a class representative, it could be a cultural coordinator, it could be a placement coordinator, or it is possible that you have managed an event which could be a a college event, which could be a national event, or you could be an editor of a home magazine, or even in the school you could be prefect. Many of us belittle that why to write if you are a prefect. Remember, as a prefect you must have experienced that 60 to 70 naughty children. To handle them without authority is a big task. Therefore, let's begin at the beginning. The mother questions, tell me something about yourself. Do it thoughtfully. Don't do it truthfully, do it thoughtfully. Remember, the questions must be answered thoughtfully. Second question, what are your strengths? Now, one commonly made mistake is we just write the strengths which our colleague has written and make a mess out of it. For example, your strength, if you write that my strength is hard work, your curriculum vitae should reflect it. If you have dropped a year, it surely doesn't tell a hard-working person, it tells a hardly working person. And that is the reason, give your answers very thoughtfully.